everyone. I haven't made a video in a while and I decided that I wanted to make a hair tutorial for you guys. So what I'm going to be doing is just the way I curl my hair, mostly like 99% of the time when I do it. And it's really simple, really suitable for like parties. I'm wearing a party top, yeah. And going out to a party later. I can show you what I'm wearing. This is with this Abercrombie skirt. Yay. Anyways, it's really nice for parties and also works for every day if you have a bit of time on your hands in the morning. And it takes it varies from like 15 minutes to 30 minutes depending on how well you do it, or like how long you keep the hair on the barrel and stuff. So let's get started. What I have with me are my tools: brush and comb, very important. I have newly washed hair, washed it this morning, so it's either clean. You can do this with either washed hair or like clean hair or greasy hair. It doesn't really, it depends on your hair type. Some hair types curl better when they're a little greasy, and some curl better when they're clean, but mostly the best time to do anything to your hair is actually when it's not completely clean, it's just a little bit dirty. Like not like dirty, disgusting dirty, but it has like a bit of volume to it. But if you are working with greasy hair, you should always try with a dry shampoo if you don't have time to wash your hair stuff. So I'm using, or I would use if I had dirty hair, this Klippoteket styling dust spray, which is a dry shampoo. And it's really nice and just a basic mix and spray type of product, and it works really well. What I put in my hair this morning already is the Aussie Take the Heat Leave-In Spray, which I like to put on because I do use heat on my hair quite a bit when I have time. So this will it won't protect your hair, but it will kind of condition it. I also have John Frieda Brilliant Brunette Shine Shock, this lovely shiny product that I put in my hair sometimes when it's really clean and I want to add some extra shine and definition, so that's what I do. And then what we're going to do before curling is add some heat protectant. This is the Tresemme Heat Defense Heat Protectant. It's very nice, I like it a lot. So, and most of all, my curling iron is the Revlon Gold Dream something something. I'm betting this is a bit under 1 inch, or maybe about 1 inch, I'm guessing, and it is a lovely curling iron, so we can get started. A lot of people like to section their hair when they curl it, but I actually just like that. I think that the outcome will look a lot more relaxed if you don't section it. So I'll just like to brush my hair and just divide it into 2 parts so that you have your right and your left side. And since I part my hair in the middle, it just goes down like that, but if you part your hair on the side, just part it where you part it normally. And then what I like to do is just, I like to curl it from front to back, so I just take one or a couple pieces from the back and slip them in the front, and then I just flip mine in the back. I don't really tie it together because I feel this works fine. I don't need like any extra help there. So then I will just spray some heat protectant. The only thing with this bottle is it's a little tricky. It tends to get everywhere, this heat protectant, so squirt a little bit of that and let's get started. My hair tends to be a couple different lengths in the back, so I'll have to be really careful with that. So what I like to do is curl my hair away from my face so that it has that kind of that air dried look, you know? So I just take a piece, not too big, not too small. This might actually fall out because my hair is different lengths. Yeah, it did. So I just like to pull it in there and then just do like so. Let it sit for a while. I got a text. Gonna check that while we wait. I like to keep this in for a good 10 to 25 seconds. It varies. So once you can touch your hair on the barrel, don't stick your finger because the barrel is going to be really hot. If you kind of feel your hair, feel it's really hot, then you should take it out. And what I like to do is I like to flip it halfway open and then release the curl and then hold it in my hand and let it dry for a bit. To cool for a bit. I wish I could see something. I don't have a mirror. Did I curl you? I didn't. Okay, maybe you might want to put your hair up. I just find this way is easier and saves a lot of time. So when you let your curl cool, you just hold it in your hand and it keeps the shape a lot better. And move on to the next one. So what I like to do is just do like either the other side completely at once, but sometimes you know what happens is like when you do your makeup on just one eye, the other eye will turn out looking a little bit different. So that also happens when you curl your hair. So sometimes I'll do like 2 and 2 on both sides just to keep stuff even and looking nice. So this is the point, but the point is that something if you have to remember if you want to curl your hair out of your face is that when you insert the curl into the barrel, you have to roll the barrel outside from your face, so like that way and that way, not towards your face like that, because what I find, this is completely an opinion, but what I find is that when you curl your hair into your face, it will tend to look a little dolly, you'll look like a little doll, and it just looks a lot more like airy and looks like you have a fan in your face when you curl it outwards. And then we release. Ooh, hot. This is basically what you do. I like to keep mine on the maximum heat setting, but you probably shouldn't do that, I'm guessing. It's not very good for your hair. So I have this really annoying piece of hair that used to be my bangs and it's just always interfering. And we take out 2 more pieces. What is really nice about this, or funny, I don't know if it's nice, but is that curling my hair with this iron takes away a lot of length. See how that's a lot of length. Then, as you go forward, you might want to start taking smaller or larger sections as you did in the back, depending on what sort of look you're going for. Whoops. If you're going for that big, bouncy, sexy curls thing, you should probably take bigger sections. But if you're going for that more doll-like, sort of Blair Waldorf-y, very polished look, you should take smaller sections. And then the curls will turn out a little bit fuller. And your hair will end out to be a little bit fuller, or like curlier, as you might assume. And now we wait. So this is how it just goes. You just remember not to burn yourself. These things tend to be really hot. The first times I ever curled my hair when I was younger, I got a couple of burns on my neck. They don't tend to look very nice, and they shouldn't burn your skin. But just remember to keep it a good distance from your face. Like if you're curling, I wouldn't go like further than that. So you can just tap on the barrel when you feel like your hair is feeling hot enough. Take it off. But if your hair is very, very hot on the barrel, you know you kept it on for too long. It will feel rather hot when you take it off, most likely. But try not to overdo it. La la la. I think that one's cooled. Moving on, I dropped my brush. Oh, and if you haven't noticed already, I'm playing Milo Xyloto in the background of this video. It's the most fabulous new Coldplay album and it's amazing. I'm totally addicted to it, like, ever since I got it, like, maybe a week ago. I've just been listening to this non-stop. I think I know all the lyrics to each song by now. Oopsies. Another thing, when you're inserting the hair into the curling iron, make sure that you pull the strand into the curling iron all the way so that you don't have like too much hair hanging out of it. Because when you turn the curling iron onto the hair, then it will like bend, and it'll end up looking really nasty in the finished curl. So try to be really precise about that. Yeah, so curling hair, if you have layered hair, it might be a really big pain in the ass, because I personally don't like the Farrah Fawcett feathered look. It looks a bit old, I think, so, ow. When you have layeredly cut hair, you just should curl the bottom sections. Did I just brush a curl? Yeah, I did. This is looking very professional, I apologize. And sometimes you just might want to go through the section you've already curled and find little sections that you have not curled before. See, this is the professional way of curling hair. And hairspray, people like to do this a lot differently. I personally like to spray my hair all at once in the end and kind of shake it, but some people like doing it after each curl, add some hairspray. I'm not sure how that reacts to the heat if the curl is still warm. I don't know, it might hold better. I just personally find it easier to do the very last sections of curling hair. So, by the way, this is how you go with out of your face. So make sure that the curling iron is like this, the clip is not towards you, and then you kind of clip it like that. Pull it towards the end, and then curl so that the curl is out of your face. I don't know how to explain that. That's just how I do it. As you see, like, I've been holding these on for quite a bit, so this is going to take me a bit longer than I would do like if I do this in the morning, which I don't really have time to ever. But sometimes I will do my hair. And then I just like to keep it on for a good 10 seconds and just let go, just put on more hairspray. So that, I think this baby's ready. Oh, just the barrel and not the hair part, good me. You should do this with a mirror, don't be like me. Yeah, but you can do less time-consuming versions of this. And other people like to section off hair into like lower and upper layers, but in my opinion that tends to turn out a bit too frizzy for my taste. These curls, they turn out very relaxed and but still very put together and everything, but they're a bit more chill. Not so. And depending on what curling iron you're using, it kind of really depends on the one that you have, but some curling irons will have a different look with the curl. Hold on, this is tricky. Where do you end here? There we go. Yeah, so the look that you get from the curls depends really a lot on the curling iron. Some curling irons will tend to end up very doll-like. I'm not sure if that appeals to many people. It doesn't really appeal to me, but just like having perfect curls that have no life in them just like looks a little stupid in my opinion. And some curling irons turn out like that. I don't think this one actually, without like styling it, it looks very nice, like all together. I'm just gonna do this side and then curl this on my own. You won't have to see that because it's really the same thing all over. And it's really a question of how you want to do it and how high you want to curl it. Sometimes you might want to spin it further, but if you have very long hair, a lot of times the problem is that once you've curled your hair like halfway, the barrel runs out of space, or it doesn't really have that much hot surface to attach to. So it won't really get curled no matter how high you roll it. Oh. But as I said, this look is very nice for parties if you just shake it out a little bit. Or just like every day. Or like, this is actually a great all-around curling look for any occasion, to be honest. Have I done most of it? Just one thing left. Or two, actually. Oh, now that's just one. Am I done? I feel like there's something in here. Okay, no. Yeah, as you probably noticed, I usually just brush through the curl, then go through with my fingers to see how long it actually is. And then I just do this. Uh-oh, we have a little tail over there. That's what you want to avoid. And since this is my bangs, I like to curl it like to the back and not all the way up, so it will end up a bit more relaxed like that. Kind of turns, even like taking the curling iron back like that, it really affects how it's going to turn out. Oh my, and you release. Since this is the last one, I just like to fling it to the back. That's the difference. Straight, natural, and curled. Yay. I'm going to do the other side and be right back. Okay, so I did the other side. And as I said before, it turned out a little bit different. I held the curls on for a bit longer, and they did become a little bit tighter. So this side is very doll-like right now. This one is more relaxed. So what you want to do if you want to relax up your curls is just basically fluff them through. Just run your fingers through them like so. But not too much. You don't want to lose your curls completely. And then what you can do also, if I back up a little bit, is just flip your hair in once. Give it a couple good scrunches. This is actually a really good time to add your hairspray. Is just, oh wow, I chose the wrong hairspray. This one isn't open yet. 1 second. Interesting. Lost my hairspray. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yay. So, what you do is you bring your hair back and you just spray it like this. I'm using L'Oreal Elnet hairspray. And then you just bring your hair back up. And then it'll look more relaxed, I hope. And then you can just add a bit more if you want to, depending on how long you want them to stay. And open your window after this, because you know, it's a bit smelly. So this is basically how I do my hair. After this, you could add a headband, take a couple head strands and braid them and bring them back like that, or just like take it like that, or just like you could put your hair in a ponytail like that. So many endless options. I just like to wear them like this, or like one to the back, whatever you like to do. So thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this. I'll be off to that pate, and ooh, I got curtains. Finally, after like a year, because I've been so lazy for room shopping. But yeah, my room is now complete, I suppose. Yeah, I think it's complete. So that is what they look like. Another thing that you might want to do before, well, you guys are probably going to do this with a mirror, is that after you've curled your hair, you should just look for tiny sections. Like this one. They tend to pop up from random places, and they make the whole look a little bit messy if you just have randomly straight hair in the middle. Another thing that you might want to do if you want to add a bit of volume to your hair is just add a bit of volumizing mousse and then blow dry it like that. So yay! Thank you for watching. I had fun making the video. Mwah! Love you guys. Bye.